You're one-dimensional, and as technology evolves, it's easy to get fixated on stats. This makes you a selfish player, only caring about scoring goals and getting assists. But the game has evolved beyond that. And now, being a top-class striker involves so much more than just putting the ball on the back of the net. It's more than that. These are the traits that make up the best strikers in the world. Even think about Haaland, for example. He doesn't just score a goal every game, but he helps Man City by being excellent at all these aspects of the game. So now, I'll share with you an excellent, game-realistic training session to do with a partner, which will improve your ability in every single one of those traits, well, except for strength. Welcome back to the channel, or just welcome if you're new. The training session I have for you is pretty intense today, so we need to make sure that we're getting warmed up properly and take the time to get loosened up so that way we aren't putting ourselves at risk of injury. We're going to do this by doing zigzag dribbling. That way, we're improving our dribbling ability while we get loosened up. Take some time to get some dynamic stretches in between sets so that way you're increasing your muscles' range of motion. Take 10 minutes to get warmed up, mixing up your dribbling by using your right foot only, left foot only, and both feet. The best strikers in the world are quick, powerful, and fast. While these traits are difficult to train, they can be improved on with putting consistent effort in. This circuit is one of my favorites to improve my quickness and speed. Here's how to set up the drill. Just take a picture of this setup and save it for when you go out and train. If the cuts feel sharp and tight, then good. That's the point. Lots of changes of direction and accelerating and decelerating to become a quicker and more agile player. Go all the way through it and back, then rest while your partner works. Have them go through right after you finish and repeat for 5 rounds. Then take a longer break, even go get some water, and then do 5 more rounds before moving on. If this is not taxing and your legs don't start getting heavy, then you're not working hard enough. This should be extremely physically demanding. That's why it's important to get well warmed up before starting this part of the session. After taking another break, we're going to cross off passing and first touch from the list. I call this the W passing drill. Use 4 cones to make a trapezoid shape, spacing them out approximately 2 yards. Then have your partner a few yards away. Have them pass between the 2 middle cones to you, then take your touch past the first cone and pass it back. Then go to the opposite side doing the same thing. Your next touch should go out of your feet, past the second cone, and then pass it back to your partner and repeat this pattern. After 1 minute, switch roles and do 2 rounds each, using the inside of your foot opening up, then 2 more rounds each with the inside of your foot across the cones, and finally 2 more rounds using the outside of your foot as your first touch. Now it's time to do the fun stuff. We're going to do some reaction finishing. This drill is one of my favorites since it works on your reaction time, but it also is game realistic as you try to quickly finish a bouncing ball. There's no reason to be lacing these shots with lots of power. Instead, place these shots with your laces or even pass it into the corner of the goal with the inside of your foot. Do 10 to 15 reps before switching with your partner. This isn't very physically demanding, but make sure you're focused and you're not just trying to score bangers. That is not the point of this drill. Try to get about 20 to 30 shots off before moving on to the next part of training. But really quick, if you've liked the video so far, or you're getting value from it, please leave a like, or let me know in the comments down below. Thank you. Now it's time to cross off dribbling from the list, while working on crossing and finishing too. Set up the Ronaldinho dribbling drill towards the corner of the box. Then dribble through the cones and pass the ball into your partner, who then bounces it out wide or inside for you. If they play it inside, take a shot. If they send you down the line, play a cross in on the floor across to your partner to finish. This drill is great for strikers and forwards to work on their combination play and taking shots or crossing the ball one touch. Do 8 to 10 rounds each, then switch sides so you're getting practice with each foot. Oftentimes, strikers receive the ball in the air or bouncy passes as their teammates are trying to clear the ball. Your job is to control the ball and protect it, often referred to as holding up the ball. And now we're going to work on this skill. For this drill, have one of you stand just inside the box and the other partner about 15 to 20 yards away. Have them drive in a pass at your chest, thigh, or foot and try to set the ball to your partner 1 or 2 touch so that way they can run up and hit a long shot. This crosses off passing, first touch, and powerful shots from our list. Couple of important details for this. Make sure your partner is playing a variety of passes into you. If they're just playing it to you on the floor, then you're missing out on the game realism of dealing with bouncy passes or balls in the air. So make sure to mix up how they play the ball in. Also, when you're hitting these long shots, focus on the technique. These should be one-touch shots for the most part since there's already momentum. If you hit the ball as hard as you can, your shot will be inaccurate. Trust your technique and the power will come with it. Lastly, if you can get a third training partner, that is even better. You can have one on the striker's back, putting pressure on him like would be happening in a game. Do 15 to 20 reps each before swapping roles and wrapping up this session. Now I recognize that you may not have a partner, or you just need more drills to incorporate so that you don't get bored and start going through the motions. Watch this video here where I give you another session for strikers, but you don't even need a partner for it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.